Hey y'all, welcome back to the ranch. I'm Jared Paul. Today I'm going to get my hair cut at my buddy Dale's Barbershop. Dale is a good friend of mine. He just got married recently, and he's also a plant guy. So within his barbershop, he has some pretty cool tropical plants and cacti, and I think he even has like some random oaks and things like that. Things he's collected over the past couple of years. So I figured since it's his birthday today, that I would bring him a cutting or some sort of plant that I've grown and rooted to grow along with his barbershop. So I've got a pot picked out. I've got that all signed up as if it was the card. Now it's time to pick a plant. So that's what's coming up on today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai. All right, y'all. So I don't have the best handwriting, and I write in all capital block letters because that's how we did our logbooks in the Marine Corps. So that's just how I write. The only thing that I write other than that is my three initials, or my three initials for when I'm signing. All right, y'all. So here we have a Jarhead Bonsai card. It's written on a little terracotta pot. It doesn't have holes in it because this is intended to be an indoor pot. So I've got this little mini one with holes in there and then some pebbles in there, to get the excess water. So I just wrote happy birthday to my good friend Dale from Jarhead Bonsai. And then I dated it 11/21/19. Now I initially thought, hey, why don't I give him one of these cool succulent, maybe one with multiple heads, have him crawling down the side. And then I thought, well, I have these really cool African baobabs that have seemed to survive cuttings and rooted. But, they're really rare and temperamental. So am I setting him up for failure? I don't know with that. Succulents are really easy. And then there is the case of these. I don't know what they are. So, I don't know. There's a few of them. There's 1, 2, and 3. It looks like a mix between an avocado and a cherimoya. So I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, let's go take a look at another spot in the house, see what we got. So here I could choose from a variety of things. These are little cuttings that I've been rooting for a while. So you see there's some jades. They've been on prune since I rooted them as cuttings. So that's been a little over a year. And then some of these newer pathos right there. That's it was a spiderette that fell off, but it also had a spiderette. So that's got babies of its own, but it was a baby. And you see more pathos, more jade. There is a tiny little nub of a Christmas cacti in that one. I'm going to leave that. Well, this might be a cool idea. These little cuttings are flowering even. They'll do well in a barbershop. Decisions. All right, let's check out one more area. So I think I know what I'm going to do. I have these 2 healthy jades from cuttings, and they're doing really, really well. And I think that they would look nice in terracotta because they got that bright green, what doesn't look nice in terracotta. And I'm setting him up for success. He's a busy guy. He goes back to back to back to back with his haircuts, so he doesn't have a lot of time to mess around with trees like I do. I just happen to make a lot of time for it. I work hard too. But anyways, I think I will, which one are we going to pick? Let's pick the smaller one. Yeah, we'll pick this one. It starts branching early, and that's a nice little pot. All right, cool. Let's get this thing potted up. So this is just some a nice light soil mix. I mixed some Osmocote Plus 6-month time release in there. There's a good amount of perlite, some vermiculite. If you see anything reflective in there, that's what that is. Some Spagon peat moss, and let's see what else. Just a general like moisture control topsoil mix. I like to take that and then add to it, you know, use it as a base. This is already pretty moist, so I won't water it in after. And then I'll just give him instructions, you know, once the soil feels dry, like a ½ inch below the soil, go ahead, give it a water. But we don't want these sitting in water, you know. Which one did I pick? This one. Got some fine roots on there. I'll just take the other cutting and I'll center it of sorts and just put it right back where it was. So that's why I keep a lot of these things on hand. I love giving plants as gifts, you know, thinking about the person, how they would have success with it. Because a lot of people have never had a plant or have never had success with a plant, but it's just because they don't know what they're doing. So a lot of times you need a plant that'll fit your lifestyle. Low light, or not a lot of time, or you want a fruiting tree. You know, everybody has different requests, and then you set them up for success, right? It's the fun part. All right, I think that looks good. Let's take a closer look. Boom. Okay, so if he wants to like hide the birthday note, I still think that's a cool presentation right there. Sit it out on one of his tables in the waiting area. Yeah, I'm psyched. He's gonna like that. And I'm gonna like my mohawk getting all cleaned up because Laura Franny and I are taking off for St. Martin this Sunday. Totally excited. We made it a little family tradition that we are gonna go away for Thanksgiving week every year. So this is the island we picked this year. We're hitting the Dutch side of St. Martin. Totally psyched. And yeah, cool. So next stop, Dale's Barbershop. Dale's Barbershop. Hey, buddy.
Hey.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, that one there, the window there, that one's loving life.
Yeah, it is.
Probably my happiest plant I have.
You're going to have to put it up higher soon.
Not for real.
Bamboo's looking good.
Those on the ground today, I figured they probably needed to be a little lower so they could reach up.
Yeah, it's nice.
Especially
I think it looks nice and full.
I was getting blinded by the other ones. You know?
We want to get those off. This thing's growing tall.
Yeah.
Damn. Those are nice.
Why would you fight for love when nobody cares? When everybody